So Samsung just made the most controversial Galaxy S Ultra decision in years. The Galaxy S27 Ultra is removing the 3x telephoto camera completely. Gone. After generations of people begging Samsung to upgrade it, they're just deleting it instead. But that's not all. New horizontal camera bar, Pixel vibes, silicone carbon battery finally confirmed. This is the biggest shakeup to the Galaxy S Ultra since maybe ever. Let me explain what's happening. So here's the shocking part. Leaker Ice Universe reports that Samsung is removing the 3x telephoto camera altogether from the Galaxy S27 Ultra. Instead, the S27 Ultra will rely on the new 200-megapixel main camera for digital 3x zoom, not optical, digital crop. Now, Samsung has finally had enough of fans calling for an upgrade to the aging 3x telephoto shooter. Truth is, it's been long overdue. The 3x telephoto shooter has been relatively unchanged for several generations. Get this, the Galaxy S22 Ultra actually packed a larger 10-megapixel 1.352-inch 3x telephoto sensor than the S26 Ultra's 1.394-inch 10-megapixel sensor. It got worse over time, but removing it entirely, that's bold. And here's the thing. Optical zoom is almost always better than digital crop, so fans have every right to be skeptical. However, the 3x digital zoom from the main camera might not be bad at all. Here's why Samsung might get away with this. The Galaxy S27 Ultra could bring a 200-megapixel ISOCELL HPA main camera sensor with a 1.112-inch or 1.13-inch sensor size. That's huge. This would put the S27 Ultra's main camera in the same hardware league as the Oppo Find X9 Ultra and the Vivo X100 Ultra, both of which carried 200-megapixel 1.112-inch main cameras. With a sensor that large, a 3x digital crop might actually retain enough detail to rival optical zoom from smaller sensors. We're talking about a 66-megapixel effective resolution after cropping. That's still higher than most phone cameras. So Samsung's bet is one incredible sensor is better than multiple mediocre ones. It's risky, but it could work. Now, let's talk about the design. After about 6 years, Samsung is expected to redesign the back of its Galaxy S series flagships. The reason? Built-in magnets, something Samsung failed to deliver with the S26 series. Ice Universe shared what seemed to be AI-generated concept renders showing a horizontal camera island, basically Pixel phone vibes. The horizontal bar houses 3 camera sensors, not 4, which is typical of Galaxy S Ultra phones. Another user named Sawyer Galax shared similar renders with a 4th camera added. Interestingly, Ice Universe posted this render a day before revealing the 3x telephoto removal, so this makes us think the render could be more than just fan-made. It might be legit. And fans? Divided. Some feel it looks cool, harks back to the Galaxy S10 series. Plus, the phone wouldn't wobble as much on a table. Others think it's too similar to Pixel phones, losing Samsung's identity. Ice Universe asked the community for opinions, which suggests Samsung is still considering what the final design will be. But here's the upgrade everyone's been waiting for: silicone carbon battery. And it's all but confirmed. The Schrödinger Intel blog cites Samsung's internal SDI documents showing 12,000 mAh, 18,000 mAh, and 20,000 mAh silicone carbon cell testing. One screenshot shows a 12,000 mAh setup, a 6,800 mAh 4.7mm thick cell, plus a 5,200 mAh 3.2mm cell. Stack thickness hits 9.3 millimeters. Too chunky for a flagship, but a smaller battery, still way more than the standard 5,000 milliamps, could theoretically fit. The problem? Longevity. This setup failed at 960 charge cycles, well short of the commercial target of 1,500 cycles. That's why Samsung didn't include it in the S26 series. But with tests running in full force, the author believes Samsung will deliver silicon carbon in the S27 Ultra next year. Samsung itself admitted it's behind on battery tech. They wouldn't say that without a plan. These are still early days for S27 Ultra leaks. Take the design and camera configuration with a grain of salt, but the silicon carbon battery, that's looking real. So, the Galaxy S27 Ultra, no 3x telephoto, massive 200-megapixel main sensor, horizontal camera bar with pixel vibes, and silicon carbon battery almost confirmed. Samsung's betting everything on one incredible camera instead of multiple good ones, redesigning after 6 years, and finally catching up on battery tech. Bold moves. What do you think? Genius or mistake? Let me know below. Till then, thanks for watching. Peace out.